Welcome to YILDIZ Readings 5D, a place in which we cover astrology, psychic updates, as well as the twin flame path. I do come to you live on Fridays, and if you do click the bell, you get the updates by zodiac sign and more. And very importantly, we do have new hubs opening early in 2022 and beyond. Galaxy Pub for information content, as well as the Age of Aquarius magazine. So without further ado, let's get into the update for your zodiac sign. And if you need to see me live, as I mentioned, live on Fridays. Libra, we're here to do your romance house, streaming from my kitchen. Yes, we are multitasking. We're getting ready for 2022. I have got your cards, and we're going to tune into how this energy in the month of November is transiting for you. Now, I do feel you're getting a lot of downloads, and I feel psychically, even you relating to your romance house, it's like you're having this rebirth. I do feel that you're really, really gaining self-esteem. Now, initially coming through the gate of November, I feel you want everything new. It's out with the old, it's in with the new. I feel you're jumping in with this new vibration. Now, this can be physically changing your wardrobe, wanting everything to be brand new, throwing the baby out with the bathwater metaphorically, but you're looking at the past now, and you're kind of feeling to yourself, what were you scared of? And I do feel you really did have a lot of shadow work last month. When it does come to a romantic interest, I'm seeing that you're taking a new approach, and I feel you're very focused on really putting your money where your mouth is. And I do feel that you guys are taking this natural flow. It's like you're wanting a deeper connection. You're wanting to feel better both externally and internally. And I even feel with your career sector at the moment, what's coming through for me is you're ticking all the boxes. You're really wanting to look at the things, both your income, your emotions, your love. You want it all. You really do. Now, I do feel something from the past. You might have been really focused, and I'm watching the girl really looking at the red dot. You know, really focused on a way something was supposed to go. Now, I do feel some of you really it did test your patience spiritually. Some of you also, I don't know why, but it's dropping down to a 9. It might have been relating to where power was taken from you and where you actually had control and power. It does drop down to a 9, and 9 is a very spiritual house. 9 in numerology is to do with the esoteric and the spiritual, and I feel psychically you intuitively thought, and it's funny because I'm looking at the fish, there might have been anger relating to value, anger relating to people not appreciating who you were. You're really moving beyond the fair, and you're challenging those beliefs. But I feel that it may have been an extremely testing time. Now, with the red coming through, funny enough, it does relate to a foundation. And I feel you were looking at the foundation of a romantic connection. I feel that there is a lot of passion between the both of you and a lot of chemistry, but you want so much more. You want something to be based on a firm, solid foundation. I do feel for some of you, Libra, you might be very angry. Now, this anger can be if somebody is messing with you, and I feel you're really putting your foot down. Yeah. The next card is an 8, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, she's moody. Never jam today. Relates to an 8. Deeper intimacy, very Scorpio in nature. We do have transits in Scorpio at the moment. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. And I do feel it was due to that. You know, it might have been somebody really making you feel that you had to wait forever and a day. Maybe waiting for things to come full circle. Really, when we do, from a psychic perspective, you know, from a spiritual perspective, when our vibration comes through that way, sometimes we can literally feel like every door is closing on us, and we don't understand. You know, it's almost like we feel we've been forsaken. What, you know, why that's happening. I do see that, you know, if that has been where you've been standing, you're really done on it firm that that's not going to be so anymore. I feel that, you know, it's letting grudges go, but it's also Protection where you don't want the same to repeat. So there can be anxiousness. And again, it's funny because if this was based on a previous experience and it was promised words and things that were offered, but they never come to fruition, I feel it's where you stand right now that counts. And I do feel, it's almost like this inevitable feeling that something's going to go down again. What I'm feeling is it's more based on a previous experience over a direct 3D experience happening right now. Yeah. And again, pay attention to the signs in reverse. It's almost like it's something you'll instinctually, it's a feeling, okay? It's a feeling, it's an emotion over the reality of circumstance. And again, the same card came up that you had last month. Law is not justice, rules that are not fair. Again, there is a lot of regression, but there's also, it's like, how do I put it? This unfair circumstance has lingered on for quite a bit. And, even for this part, especially because I guide twin flames, I did really say moving into the eclipse in Sagittarius, we can see a deep amount of transformation happening within spiritual connections. And I feel this urgency. It's almost like you're not actually seeing that some of that from an energetic sphere is to do with soul healing and clearing. On the opposite side of the spectrum, it's actually saying that this is going to move very quickly. So that's why usually if we're going through a very large purgatory experience, it's to clear it out, wash poor NC out, so that we can move into this next chapter of our lives. And I do feel time's ticking. I feel it's coming very quickly. Some of you are trying to complete tasks to a degree to get ready for 2022. But you feel this urgency and you're like, when are things going to balance out? When is emotions going to balance out? I do feel some of you also are paying attention to your diet and your well-being and how much you're taking on so it's manageable. But I do feel if the stress has been unmanageable, that can really be coming up and you're looking at healthier ways to deal with it, but it's really testing you at the minute. Again, similar, it's like you're feeling these cycles are going to continue on forever. And I do feel something from the past may be coming back, although we're out of Mercury retrograde. Yeah, intuitively you're feeling that something's coming up and, and it's this person that's coming back is there to heal you, but you're not going to see it coming. And that's why you have the use your time well card. It's almost warning you that, no sooner do we feel we're letting go is when it comes in. And I think some of you are looking at that pattern and it kind of saddens you. It's like, look, you've gone through quite a bit to get where you are spiritually. But your notion is you psychologically are feeling that this is going to continue to be the same. And we've got to be really careful when we do that because we can accidentally manifest that in as a 3D notion. I also feel psychically I'm seeing some of you are wanting to shift. And this can be shift locations, go and do something different. But you're going to feel tired this month, okay? There's still that recuperation energy coming through. But I do feel you to be very guarded at the moment, Libra. Let's get a few more cards. Yeah, there's something here to be healed. Look, I do feel for some of you this person's coming back, but you're still on guard. You're trying as hard as possible to be present. I'm almost getting you need to be careful about what you say. And I'm kind of getting that there may be an opportunity to heal a situation. And I'm sensing that this person knows that you're hurt. This person knows that there are hopes that you have and you dream of. But they're wanting the transparency. Sometimes we want transparency from an individual. And, for a lot of you, you feel you've said everything you need to say. You feel it's even your body language. And I do feel beyond the veil, they do see the truth of how you really feel. This is a very spiritual connection. We've got 11 coming up, and I do look at this as the wedding card. But again, it's asking us to take the mask off. It's, you know, beyond the veil, the truth lies. But it's sort of, this is a very spiritual connection. The card is 11. I see this person looking at you like they can read your face, and I do feel for some of you they are looking at an image of you. I also feel they have a lot of chemistry. But again, the same thing, it's like this temptation between the both of you is very raw. But you feel like you have to walk away from an old way of being. Some of you, you feel like you're hiding. It's like, you know, I'm seeing this metaphor of Rapunzel, let your hair down, and it's like I'm seeing you in a tower, almost in protective mode, like no entry. You're wondering what's going on. And they also are making reference to, you know, even your, I don't know why they're mentioning this, but the quirky behaviour. There's the little things that they like about you, the little things that you do. Look, there's mention here of, you know, you may be criticising yourself and thinking, hey, you know, your mannerisms okay? Do they like who you are? They may have made reference to the fact that you've changed, and you may be taking that personally, and I actually feel they're looking at this as a positive thing. But they also know that this situation has taken a toll. You have been working very hard on yourself. You've been working hard on the 3D. But you're faced with this choice, and it's, you know, you don't want to hurt. Number one, you don't want to hurt anymore moving forward. You feel there's a major choice to make, and you don't want to be forced to make a choice that is not going to be correct for you. We're going to get into the extension to see further how this person is feeling for you. If you do want to come through and have a look, feel free. Otherwise, I will have an update for you next week. Come through and join our lives. The link for the Members Hub is directly below. We also do have additional videos coming. Galaxy Pub is launching early 2022. Anything spiritual, the subjects covered on that channel. Very separately, we have the Age of Aquarius. Now, you can go onto the website. The VIP list is there, and when it's ready to launch, I will give you those updates. Bookings online and webinars as well. Live every Friday at 10 a.m. on the main platform, and 3 sessions a month at $11 in the Twin Flame Hub. Do keep an eye on the community tab, because I am automating posts and giving you updates for the moon energies by zodiac sign. Love and light. I will see you throughout the week, both live and for your zodiacs. Take very good care, and I'll see you on the other side.